Cool, that didn't take forever. Welcome to basically the show where I get drunk. We'll be shooting every episode from the Fino showroom in Imriahead in collaboration with Bold Food and with M&Z, who have gratefully provided some of the food we'll be using. I am required to mention them at least twice per episode, so there you go guys, that's your first mention. Every week we'll be recreating a dish right from Bold Food's repertoire of online restaurants. Not now. Every week we'll be recreating a dish right from Bold Food's repertoire of online restaurants. Such as... Cheers. Thank you. And now for some plating, because we are a professional cooking show. This week we ordered vegetable dumplings and we're going to attempt our best to recreate them by tasting them, because that's what professional chefs do, right? Don't let me down. Cool, I can do that. Was that convincing? So we've got 3 parts of the dumplings, I think. The outside dough, dumpling filling, and the sauce thing, because we're like shooting ourselves in the foot and making a fancy sauce as well. Let's start with the dough, which is flour and water. How do you use this? Now we're gonna have a bowl while this water boils, and we're gonna put our flour in it, and we're gonna mix it all together. Yes, upper body strength. This is so bad. This whistles. Do you know if it whistles? We're going to add our not boiling water to our flour now and eyeball it. You're going to grab a massive spoon and mix your flour and water together to give off the illusion that you actually know what you're doing. Cool, so it's like kind of sticking together, so I'm guessing it's ready. So we're going to try our best. Now that we're semi-convinced about the consistency of our dough, we're going to transfer it over to a chopping board to knead it with our hands, which is something we've been looking forward to.
Eventually.
Okay, so now we're supposed to knead the dough for like 10 minutes to like give it some form of consistency. Cool, so we're gonna keep kneading this dough like we know what we're doing, and then we're gonna cut it out into circle shapes before we make the vegetable filling. Yeah, success. That's the most athletic thing I've done in a while. Hack 101. This is so stupid. So we are somehow 1/3 of the way through our first recipe, and now we are going to make the vegetable filling, which may or may not have carrots and cabbage and other ingredients which we're making up off the top of our head. That is cool. Now that our vegetables are semi-cut and, well, no, they're not cut, we're going to be adding them to a massive frying pan with an indeterminate amount of condiments, and we are going to try our best to make them edible, so here goes nothing. To kick things off, add some Ol'Italia extra virgin olive oil from M&Z Marketing. Drizzle in some Santa Maria salt and pepper, also from M&Z Marketing, because that seems like something you would do. Cool, that seems hot enough. Then put some soy sauce in to really give your... What are we making? Dumplings. Your dumplings a kick. Our vegetables seem actually edible, which is, you know, always a nice thing to come out of an episode. Now we need to add some minced ginger and some minced garlic, also from M&Z Marketing, and we're gonna, well, add them, so,
No, God!
Cool, that seems burnt. Now that our vegetable filling is charred, we're going to grab our dumpling dough thing, and we're going to ladle little bits into it and turn them into dumpling shapes. Sure, that's how the professionals do it. Nancy Filipchina's like rolling in her grave or something. She's alive. Sorry, Nancy.
qed inħossni ħafna tajjeb f'saħħti.
Is that the like dumpling shape? Which camera am I supposed to be looking at? We're really prepped for this, guys, promise. Now that we've finished frying our vegetables and closing our dumplings, we're going to move on to steaming them in the Fino showroom that we're in right now. Can you tell we're in a showroom? We have excellent sound now, as opposed to season 1 when we were inside the kitchen and we had terrible sound and no one watched it. Remember that? So to steam our vegetables, you could use a steamer, but we don't have a steamer, but don't worry because science. If you have a regular pan, you could make a steamer too. All you need is 3 bowls of foil, which we don't have. So we are using 3 pieces of carrot because, you know, sustainability, environment, carbon footprint. Once you have your carrot stick set up, you can put your bowl, or apparently not. Cool, like so. And then grab your kettle and throw in some water. Then all you have to do is dump your dumplings in the middle, cover it up, and let the water boil. All that's left to do is make the sauce, which will include soy sauce, generously provided by M&Z Marketing. That's your 3 mentions, you're welcome. Minced garlic and minced ginger, also from M&Z, 4 mentions. And that's literally it, even though that took us the better part of 4 hours to make. Now all that's left is to compare and taste and see whether it was worth the wait. Even though the Bolt food delivery literally took 20 minutes, so you know. Plating God. I mean, it's chewy, so Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in for the very first episode of Basically. Stay tuned for future episodes coming out very soon whenever we decide to put them out because we have weird publishing schedules. Thank you to our sponsors, Fino for letting us make a mess of their kitchen, M&Z for letting us make use of their food, and Bold Food for providing us with food. So happy cooking, everyone.